In these days of studio gimmicks and flashy stage shows, she has stuck to the basics, relying on her voice and the finest traditions of bluegrass to reach an ever-growing audience. Hers is a pure, achingly beautiful voice, requiring that you simply sit back, take it in, and say nothing at all.
The smile on your face lets me know that you need me.
If angels could sing, they'd all sound like Alison Krauss. She has the voice of an angel, and it's almost heaven-like.
You say this when you say nothing at all.
It's like mother's milk. It's amazing.
That voice is so pure that it's almost scary.
I remember just the purity of her voice stopping me cold.
This kind of vocal purity would take most people years to perfect, but with Alison Krauss, it seems to come naturally.
I've got that old feeling, your neighbor. I'm so tired of goodbye.
Where her heart and soul is in bluegrass music and acoustic music, and that's what she stuck to.
Don't hardly know you, but I'd be willing to show you.
Pure mountain, pure heart. It just pours out of her.
She does it in a totally different way than Bill Monroe and Stanley Brothers and all the people that made that music famous.
The rest of the bluegrass world looks at her to see what direction she's going.
Someone who's so sweet and kind like you.
From her breakthrough record, Now That I Found You, to her contributions to the award-winning soundtrack, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, Alison Krauss has become the biggest-selling female bluegrass artist ever.
It's so nice to see a woman who's so devoted to her musicality. And it just so happens that she has this incredibly beautiful, brilliant voice.
One of the most remembered people of our time.
Just give you a song and I will not stand. You'll be looking at a happy man, stroking back in.
Her dedication to staying completely 100% to her craft. She's bluegrass. She plays that violin. She stays right there.
I sat in the window of my room and watched you go away. It was all I could do. It was all I could do. Mama, he's crazy, crazy over me.
They were the first mother and daughter singing act in country music, and they were totally unplugged. Naomi and Winona's music leaned heavily on an acoustic sound, singing sentimental songs of love and family.
The first time I heard the Judds, I thought that is the most unique sound I have ever heard before.
Mama, he's crazy.
They had very few electric instruments on the records. They had dobros, fiddles.
Grandpa, tell me about the good old days.
They had that kind of folksy, bluesy sound that hadn't been heard in country music.
They brought another kind of magic to the stage. As mesmerizing as fans found their music, they were also a visual treat with very contrasting styles.
Give a little love.
Naomi dressed up in the lovely frilly dresses, and Winona was very cool and laid back.
Squeezing a little kiss.
Their unique chemistry could sometimes boil over.
I want some more of this.
I think people were fascinated with the relationship as much as they were with the music. I mean, they fought openly with one another, and it was this whole drama queen thing going on with them the whole time they were stars.
I was trying to imagine being on a bus, chained to the side of my mother from 19 to 30. I can't imagine what that was like.
Love can build a bridge.
In 1990, mother and daughter were brought closer than they'd ever been by the biggest drama of their lives. Chronic hepatitis forced Naomi to leave the music business.
Love can build a bridge.
In a 1991 concert watched by millions, Naomi and Winona brought a highly emotional end to one of the most famous and awarded duos in all of music.
Love and only love.
All of a sudden, I felt her really hold me tight. She then puts her head on my shoulder. And to me, that was kind of a a moment of not only goodbye, but it felt very final to me. It felt like the end.
There are only 10 artists left in our countdown. Find out who they are when CMT 40 Greatest Women of Country Music continues. I'm Billy Campbell. Thanks for watching.